Time for our Spotlight program, and as we do every Monday, reserve time for the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce, and Detra Dettmann's with us. Good morning, Detra. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great,
Nice
thanks.
to have you back into the studios today.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
We do Chamber Talk every Monday. I want to remind you can sign up for the Monday morning newsletter the week that will be that comes into your email box, normally in the 8 o'clock hour every Monday. Gives you an idea of some of the highlights happening throughout the week. That is also an updated calendar of future events as well. Let's jump right into it. I happened to stop by the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center a couple of weeks ago, and you're having the very first Leadership Fairfield program. They had a kind of a get-to-know-you thing, and then they had their kickoff date earlier this month, right?
Yes, our first full program happened first Tuesday in September, and on that, the theme focused on quality of life. And for the participants, they met with several nonprofit leaders and learned about the different nonprofit organizations in town. And we also had a tour of the Mazda Barns for several, I think that was the first time out there. Also toured the new rec center, along with the older part of the rec center to see what all they're offering and how that's changing. And met with some other folks that add to quality of life, including County Conservation with Therese Kaminsky, Jefferson County Trails, and talked a little bit more about Park and Rec and so forth. And then looking ahead, in October, we have our theme. We'll be looking at the community sector on education. And we're excited to have our very own Teacher of the Year, Scott Slechta, is going to help plan part of that event and give us some input.
So it's Leadership Fairfield. Again, that'll go right through April of next year?
End of March, we're going to wrap up.
And then at the banquet in April, I guess, is probably, or the banquet in March this year.
Well, I think it just got moved because we found out we were going to be right on the beginning of spring break.
Oh, okay.
So, yes.
It's fluid. It's a very fluid situation.
Well, you have to adapt and change as you get more information. So,
talking about leadership of life, I was looking at some of the organizations that were on hand at the first Tuesday earlier this month, and things like Mazda Barns, the Trails, all those things require volunteerism, and it got me thinking that volunteerism, the level of volunteerism in Fairfield is probably higher on a percentage basis than any other community our size anywhere in the Midwest. What do you think? And that adds to the quality of life.
I would agree with that, and the opportunities here are just endless depending on what you're interested in. And that's part of our focus is for the participants in Leadership Fairfield is that they will do some volunteer hours with an organization they're perhaps not already volunteering with, just to make some of those new connections and new experiences.
Makes life easier for other people when you volunteer, but also makes you feel good as well.
It really does.
Let's talk about the program you had, was it last week, on the overtime regulations?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I was on vacation last week, so it was right before that. We had a really good turnout and a great discussion about the changes coming with overtime starting on December 1st and changing the status of some exempt employees to non-exempt and so forth, or maybe that's vice versa.
It has big implications for some people who might be salaried, full-time salaried employees.
Yeah, it's that
changes
income,
the threshold.
Yep, that income threshold's going from like $23,000 to $47,000. So now if you're not paying some employees that amount, then they're going to be entitled to overtime. So that's going to change the way some small and large businesses are doing business.
That's just one example of some of the great programs that the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce puts on. Another one's coming up on Wednesday, September 28th. That is a week from this Wednesday.
Yes.
Effective Marketing in the Digital Age. Tell us what that's about.
Yeah, we're excited about this. This is Patrick Combs, the Director of Business Development from Alpha Media USA. He's going to come talk about how today's consumers are getting information by using technology, social media, and traditional advertising when making their purchase decisions. And I know from a lot of our businesses, they want to know how to effectively and efficiently reach customers. And we certainly know in the digital age, particularly people that are maybe my age, that this came on, as we were into our working careers, that's not always second nature like it is with some of our kids and younger folks. So Patrick's going to share success stories and best practices for small businesses, marketing, and advertising to get results.
Is there a registration for this?
Yes, we are asking for registration to make sure we can have planning for the room set up and so forth.
And again, that's on Wednesday, September 28th, 11:45 to 1:15. And that will take place, refresh my memory, is that at Revelations?
Yeah, it's the upstairs meeting room at Revelations.
All right. For more information, email the chamber at fairfieldiiowa.com. A couple of things on the horizon. The Manufacturers Appreciation Luncheon, which is always well attended at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club. That's October 11th. And then you're going to be planning a Board of Supervisors candidates forum. I want to remind you that there is a candidates forum this evening sponsored by Jefferson County Farm Bureau at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. I believe that's at 7 o'clock. But you'll have another one, an opportunity for those here in Fairfield to come and get the opinions and viewpoints of the 4 supervisors. That's also on Tuesday, October 11th, right?
Yes, and I know the Farm Bureau one is going to focus on rural issues, and our forum will be looking at broader issues beyond that.
All right.
So,
again, go to fairfieldiowa.com. You can check out the brand new website, relatively new website, and get the calendar of events. I know you have guests today, so let's jump right to those folks.
fantastic. So I've got 2 ladies with me from Hyvee today. I've got Rosemarie Sleaford and Kay Kress, who's the new Hyvee manager. So thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having us. Good morning.
And we invited them here to talk about the Hyvee block party and kids club kickoff that's happening. So I believe the Hyvee block party, this is the first time you're doing this, right?
Right.
Okay.
We just started, we got together with a lot of our organizations here in town and with the people who sell different things. I've had so many customers come in and ask us, do you know who does this? Do you know who's in charge of this? And so on. So we got together with everyone, and we're bringing them all together at Hyvee.
Okay, great. And what's your position there at Hyvee?
Well,
Rosemarie?
I do the kids club every Saturday
Okay.
after it was 10 to 11 in our club room. And I also take care of the pay station, which is our dining area.
Ah,
there
okay.
at Hyvee.
She does a lot more than just those
doubt.
activities as well. She's a great utility player within their store.
So what's going to be the format of the block party on Saturday?
The block party is just going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have the opportunity for not only parents to come, like Rosemary was saying, to check out the vendors and see what our community members have to offer, but also there's going to be a DJ there for kids to have fun and enjoy themselves while their parents are, maybe shopping or looking at the vendors. We'll also have different vendors in sampling their products within the store as well. So there's going to be a lot of different things, something for everybody on Saturday.
So this is taking place outside and inside?
Outside and inside.
Okay.
Absolutely.
The place will be alive.
it's going
Action.
it's going to be great. We're going to have so much fun.
Excellent. Well, interesting in talking with you before the program this morning. It sounds like a lot of the questions you get are similar to ones we get at the chamber. Do you know this? And they think we're know everything going on in town. I say we try to, as long as folks let us let us in on it. So this is a great opportunity. Can you talk a little bit about the Kids Club kickoff and what Kids Club is about?
The Kids Club, basically we have on Saturdays from 10 to 11 in our club room. I have people who come in from the community, actually once a month, who come in and talk to the kids about their job, what they do in the community. We also have people that will come in that we work with at Hyvee that will come in and talk to the kids. We are doing Silly Science this year. We're doing different programs. I have Afton coming from the library. She's going to read to the kids. It's just so much fun. We just have so much fun, and all the kids come in. The parents will go and do their coffee and, shop and stuff, and then they come and get the kids.
Is there a specific age
I
range
have
for
kids
that?
from 10 or from 2 to 10,
Okay.
11, somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
So they have so much fun.
That sounds like it.
And they begged me to bring the DJ back because they love Andrew. And he works at our store, and he's awesome. And these kids love him. So I was like, please just do this for me and these kids. So he will be
great.
there.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And the time again for the block
Setup
party?
starts at 9, anytime after 9, and then it's from 10 to 2.
Okay. And are you already you're full on vendors?
We have a couple spots available.
You do? Okay.
A
Yeah,
few.
there's not
I know it's been
Not a whole
Yeah.
lot, but just get with us, and we'll see what we can do to help you out.
Okay, and I know the Chambers, Lindsay's going to be there with the table, so I'm actually out of town at Parents Weekend with my daughter, but Lindsay's going to be there representing us.
Where will those all be set up outside? Okay.
It'll be on the east side of the parking lot. We're going to have some parking spots blocked off. We actually have the Hyvee Healthy Mobile coming as well. So that'll be on the back side of the parking lot to kind of kick it off. And then everything will come towards the store, ending in the front of the storefront with the DJ. And we have moms out there, and we'll have some people from the police there as well. So all around. Yeah.
And are there any kid-specific activities outside or things going on?
Well, they can have a dance party in the patio with Andrew playing music and such like that. And there are some vendors that offer some kid friendly activities or products as well.
Afton's going to be reading to them as well.
Oh, great.
So
Yeah, if you haven't met Afton at the youth librarian, she's
awesome.
fantastic. She spoke at our back to school reception, and
So
very impressed.
the kids club is typically Saturdays from 10 to 11. This event on this Saturday, the big block party, the time frame for it?
10 to 2.
10 to 2.
Yes.
All right, 10 to 2. All right. Well, great. And I'll be broadcasting live, by the way, from 10 to noon out there. So we'll have some great prizes for the kids as well. So
a lot going on.
that-
Excellent.
If there was never another reason to go, that would be it right there. Sounds like a great time.
It will be. It'll be a blast.
All right. Let's look upcoming events, Detra.
Boy, there's a lot, and I know probably don't have time to run through everything. So I would encourage people to go to our website and look at the calendar of events there at everything in detail. One thing I would like to highlight is that the Chamber Ambassadors will also be at Hyvee tomorrow to welcome Kay as the new manager.
Yes.
So that'll be happening at 10:30 a.m. So we're excited about that. But there's Extension's got some things going on with weatherization, 2 or 3 different programs this week. There also is had a couple activities focusing on glass painting and kind of getting ready for autumn, which kicks off this week as well. A color run on Saturday at Waterworks Park. So I really would encourage people to go through our calendar of events. You can click for more information and find out who you need to contact, or if you need to pre-register and so forth. A lot happening in Fairfield.
Before we get out of here, let's do the member-to-member spotlight this week.
Yes, this is Fairfield Flower Shop, just across from our office. You get a free carnation with a $5 purchase.
All right, so that's the member discount highlight this week. Again, you can find out all the member-to-member discounts at fairfieldiowa.com, the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce website. I think we've had a great show today. Again, thank you to Kay and Rosemary for stopping by and talking about the Hyvee Block Party and the Kids Club kickoff, which is Saturday. That's tough for me to say this morning. Also, don't forget, coming up a week from Wednesdays at Effective Marketing in the Digital Age. If you'd like more information, email the chamber at fairfieldiowa.com, or give them a call, 472-2111, 472-2111. Teacher, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned. We have a look at the markets with the Brownfield Radio Network coming up in a matter of moments. I'll look at your forecast as well. And then CBS News here on KMCD.